WWE are believed to be planning a heel turn and new stable for a popular tag team. Has a future World Heavyweight Championship feud been revealed? And Jack Perry's AEW return is said to be imminent. Stay tuned, it's time for the news. So a massive heel turn on Monday Night Raw this week, but they might just be keeping them coming because we saw Chad turn heel. It was epic, it was brilliant, following a great match. He was unsuccessful in his pursuit of the Intercontinental title for now, but it looks like he might have a little bit of backup. According to the Observer newsletter, the belief going around is that the Creeds are going to turn heel to form a unit with Gable.
Ooh, I think that's something that I believe, like the internet as well as, you know, a lot of us wrestling fans too, were like, let's hope that happens somewhere down the line because it seems like the perfect fit. Just the whole wrestling background and everything like that. Even the way that they present themselves as well with the singlets and stuff too. If we can get like Kurt Angle stable in this era.
Team Angle 2.0.
Oh my God.
You know what? Maybe it's a little bit uncreative. I don't care. Copy it exactly. It was so good. Like, perhaps, it's a bit uninspired to just do the same thing again. I don't care. It was that good the first time.
Yeah.
Let's do it better and even bigger because it'll be amazing. I don't care if they copy the lot. Wrestling machine, wrestling machine, wrestling machine. Oh man, it could be epic. It could be so good.
Yeah, for sure. And just to see Gable in that sort of light as well, just people calling him Perk Gable and everything. But do you know what I mean? Just like intense as anything. And we know he can do that as well. We've seen glimpses of that throughout his career too. But like to really tap into that and to have the Creeds alongside as well, like a tag team that's just been going from strength to strength ever since being in NXT, and like I can't wait to see them hopefully just dominate them. An Imperium, and there's all these different matches. There's all these different matches you could have.
Give them all the gold.
Yeah.
Just do it. It's going to be so bloody good. If it happens, obviously, plans change and all that. But if they go ahead with it, I think it could be absolutely brilliant. I'm so bloody excited. It's finally happening for Gable. It really is. Chuffed. Future World Heavyweight Championship feud potentially revealed here. So, WWE are doing their European tour at the moment, and an unusual, unexpected match taking place on that tour. So, they were in Wales on Thursday, over in Cardiff, and it featured a surprising title match. Damian Priest defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Xavier Woods, of all people, right? So he is the only New Day member who hasn't won a world title. Yep. He said that all he fancied doing was winning King of the Ring. He's done that.
Yeah, he has
Maybe
done that.
He's got to have goals, haven't you? Maybe he's got a new one. Maybe he does want a world title.
I mean, that's it. I guess, you know, that's a built-in storyline right there for you anyway, isn't it? The only member, as you said there, of the New Day that hasn't won a world championship. You could definitely play that on TV. Now, obviously, you know, these WWE live events, you do get sometimes, like, you know, some weird challenges that you wouldn't necessarily think of going for the you know, the WWE Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, etc. But like this, I wouldn't actually mind seeing.
No, I'd be up for it as well. Yeah, it's important to know that they do test stuff out on the house show circuit to see if it's working. Obviously, Damian Priest has got beef with other people. He's got a scheduled match coming up in the not too distant future as well with Jey Uso. So maybe the plan is after that, move to Xavier Woods, or maybe they were lacking in roster depth, and that night in Cardiff, it could be that, but it's fun to speculate. I'd like to see him do it. I think it'd be awesome because he is amazing. He's been there forever now, and he is consistently entertaining. Yeah. Will he win that world title off Damian Priest? No chance.
No, I don't think so. But I think he'll give it a good go at least.
There could be a good storyline just heading into that match on the one member of the New Day that hasn't done it. So we'll see. It might happen. It might not. One person in talks with WWE at the moment is Matt Hardy. He's confirmed now that he's been chatting away with WWE, talking on his Extreme Life of Matt Hardy podcast.
He did. He said, I mean, full disclosure, I am doing what I should be doing as a free agent, creating hype around myself. That's what he said in relation to sharing Uncle Howdy the teaser video on social media earlier this week. He said, yes, I have been speaking with AEW constantly. I've been speaking with WWE. I've been speaking with several people across several different platforms. So I think the next couple of weeks are going to be fun. The next few weeks are going to be fun. As I said before, said that twice, I think we're getting to the point where we're going to be doing some pretty cool stuff coming up.
I'm interested to see where he goes. I really admire Matt Hardy and his ability to market himself. I think he's very, very good at that. It doesn't necessarily mean that I want to watch him wrestle anymore.
Yeah.
And would he be a good fit if they do an Uncle Howdy stable? I don't know. I think he's just generating buzz, and he's admitted that himself.
Well, exactly, yeah, and there's nothing wrong with doing that, I don't think, either, especially when, you know, your contract is up and you are looking to go to perhaps all these different places to play off them to, you know, leverage some more money. But I think he would fit in terms of obviously just the history between him and Bray Wyatt, and I wonder if they do something, you know, with a Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas sort of thing, maybe it is more connected to the history of Bray and like, you know, like just what has played out throughout his career, and Bo obviously, you know, like taking little bits and pieces from that to form something, a faction or something, like a whole of that, which would be quite interesting to see.
Yeah, he could be good. I think use him sparingly in the ring, because I was thinking, like, if they don't do that with Matt Hardy and they sign him, I don't really know what you do with Matt Hardy. Jeff's still contracted to AEW for now. He can't come and join him, and I guess if you're looking for real value, you want the Hardy boys there together for one last nostalgia run. But yeah, maybe Matt Hardy is a kind of manager, occasional wrestler for that group. He's a great talker.
Yeah, exactly. He's a great talker, and all the weird stuff that they do at like the Hardy compound and everything, I think is always really entertaining as well. So maybe it's more positioned in that way, in terms of maybe more like pre-taped weird things.
Yeah, perhaps. You know what? It'd be quite interesting to see if WWE can do Broken Matt Hardy right, because Woken Matt Hardy wasn't especially spectacular.
No.
So maybe Triple H can pull it off.
Yeah.
We're going to stick with Uncle Howdy related news. Just another quick note from The Observer. Saying that regarding Eric Rowan, who a lot of people have been talking about this week because he cancelled some indie bookings.
So basically he was like, I'm not going to do any indie bookings because I've got some contractual obligations down the line. So
everybody's saying he's going to WWE, and it's just been reported in The Observer that the belief within the company is that he is heading to WWE. I'm chuffed to him if he gets signed by WWE again. Because I was watching some Bludgeon Brothers stuff really recently, and I think they're a really underrated tag team. They're good. He's a great powerhouse. I think he improved in the ring a lot. By all accounts, he's a lovely fella, and it'd be nice to see him get a payday and
agreed as
pay tribute to
his friends.
Yeah, his friends. So we'll keep you updated on the Eric Rowan front. We're going to finish off a very controversial man. His name is Andrew Hodkinson. He's going to introduce this next story.
Oh, yes, this comes from the Wrestling Observer newsletter as well. And they say that regarding Jack Perry's most recent New Japan showing, they say this was Perry's final New Japan match, and he's starting imminently in AEW.
Sunday,
it's
yes. Happening, isn't
We
it?
think he's
Bucks match.
Probably going to help the Bucks get the vacant AEW tag team titles, which in storyline obviously makes the absolute sense.
Yeah.
I thought maybe they would have left it a little tiny bit longer and do like the Forbidden Door stuff and have him pop up as a fully blown New Japan superstar. Because after tearing up the AEW contract and everything, him being gone for a little bit longer. But I think this, with everything that's happened recently, regardless of whether you think it was the right move or the wrong move, I think to capitalize off what has happened, it'd probably strike whilst the iron is hot in that regard, at least anyway.
He's like he's the top merch seller right now, so people are into it. I couldn't care less. I don't buy him. As a heel, I really don't, but I didn't buy him before all the CM Punk stuff as a heel. I just don't find it very convincing. It doesn't feel natural for him. He's got a little bit more to play with now, and I think it will be a bit of a shocking moment, and hopefully it's done well. Am I that intrigued? I don't think I am.
I'm intrigued in the sense of that it seems like he was starting to latch onto something in New Japan, something like that was missing from what he was doing in AEW. And I am interested to see if he gets in front of an AEW crowd, if that still continues and you can build something really, really good off that.
Yeah, they've got a lot to work with, haven't they?
Yeah, they do. For sure.
Maybe
yeah.
I'm being a bit pessimistic about the whole thing. We'll see Sunday, won't we?
We will.
We'll see, or imminently anyway. Maybe we'll have to wait all the way until Wednesday. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Adam. This has been Andrew. Check out the Dynasty coverage over the weekend as well. You've got Ross and Tom for live reactions. Jack on what happened at. Have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the wrestling. Take care of yourselves. In a bit.